Hey everyone, Nick here at Chase Detailing and Autocare, and for today's video I'm going to show you all the detailing process of this Mastercraft boat. Alright, I think y'all are really going to like this video. It's going to be pretty good. If y'all haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel here at Chase Detailing and Autocare, and feel free to share this with friends and family. I hope y'all enjoy the video. Let's get to it.
Alright, first thing is I'm going to give this boat an underbody washing here with the undercarriage cleaner. Alright, next thing is I'm going to pre-rinse the boat here. I'm going to start from the top, work my way to the bottom. And you know, one thing I like about boats is you ain't got to worry about getting the inside wet because, I ain't got to worry about an overspray because, well, it's a boat. It's made to get wet. So that's a really good thing about doing a boat. It's, that's great. I just love doing boats. It's just so, it's a nice change of pace, from regular vehicles. It's just so relaxing too. All right, now on for the foam cannon. Gonna be using the pH neutral soap here, the lemon foam bath, using the MTM foam cannon. All right, so now onward to the tires and the wheels and the wheel wells. All right, throw a little degreaser up there and throw a little brake buster here on the tire and the rim. Let that sit there for a minute while I scrub the wheel well. All right, now let's get on with the tire. I'm gonna use a little blue stiffy brush here. Give it a nice scrubbing. Look at that. It's working its magic now. Brake buster is doing a great job. Now let's use our smaller wheel brush here to get in those tinier areas on this wheel. Now we're going to use our little green brush here. Now let's get those little nooks and crannies there. What I'm doing is I'm throwing a little degreaser there because there's a little grease I see on this wheel as I'm trying to get that off. All right, one more time with brake buster here on the wheel. All right, now let's go in with the blue little stiffy brush. Okay, now let's rinse it off again. Okay, so now I'm going to use our little detail brush here to get into the smaller little nooks and crannies of the boat here. Alright, so let's wash it and grab a little wash mitt here. Start from the top, work my way to the bottom. Alright, got that done. Now let's rinse it off again here. And then we're going to dry it. Alright, drying time. I got my little Ego here, dryer. I love this thing. I highly recommend this for any detailer out there. This dryer is probably one of the best I have ever used. And basically, I'm using this dryer here to get all the, make sure all that water is completely out of the smaller nooks and crannies of this boat, and then I'm gonna go back over it with the towel. Alright, so now I'm going to use the drying towel here to dry the boat. Now I'm using the Liquidator by the Rag Company. It's one of my favorite drying towels. Alright, so here's a look at the inside of the boat here, a little preview. And we're going to be cleaning the engine as well. Alright, first things first, so I'm going to use the Tornador air blowout gun here to break up all of that loose dirt and debris on the carpet, on the engine, on the seats. Alright, so now I'm going to go with it with a vacuum cleaner here. Now I'm going to use the vacuum cleaner while I use the little detail brush here to get the little small little cluster panels, you know, on the steering wheel, the radio, all the small little nooks and crannies. Alright, so I'm going to take up this back panel, and I'm going to vacuum it, and I'm going to have to shampoo it and extract it because it's heavily stained. Okay, so now I'm going to clean the engine bay. First, start off with pre-rinsing it. Got to be very careful with that pressure washer around that engine bay. Alright, so now I'm going to throw a little degreaser here. And then I'm going to throw some APC using the IK pump sprayer. This is an all-purpose cleaner. Now, as you see, I'm going to use the wheel brush here. I'm going to get around the little hoses and all the smaller areas in the engine. Okay, so I'm going to take my little detail brush and my APC, clean a little bit around the smaller areas. I just want to make sure I'm getting every inch of this engine, make sure it looks nice and clean. Make sure it's all degreased. Them hoses were really greasy. Alright, let me hit it again here. I'm going to use my little degreaser on my rag, and I'm going to clean all these little tight, little smaller areas. Talk about every detail of this engine being cleaned. Now I'm going to use my little Q-tip swab and get a little, the small, little, tiny little areas with it. And now I'm going to rinse it back off here. Now let's dry it using the Ego. Want to be very careful when we're drying it. Now I'm going to throw a little dressing, a little 303 aerospace protectorant on all the hoses, on all the plastics and all that. All right, now got that done. Now I'm going to start shampooing the carpets. Throwing a little shampoo on it with my pump sprayer, and I'm using Carpet Bomber by P&S. Really great stuff. I highly recommend it. All right, now I'm going to use my drill brush here and actually take the surface of the carpet using the white tip drill brush. All right, extraction time. Let's extract that carpet using the extractor.
Hey, if y'all haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to our channel here at Chase Detailing and Auto Care.
Now you see why I cleaned the engine bay before I shampooed the carpet, because the carpet was going to get wet anyways. So it just, you know, makes my life a lot easier instead of having to do it 2 times in a row. Alright, so now onward to clean the interior plastics and the vinyl. Now I'm going to clean this little cubby compartment. It was underneath the front of the boat. Throw a little APC on it, and then do my steamer, and then I'm going to wipe it down here.
All right, let's clean on the rest of the interior of the plastics and the vinyl.
Now I'm going to use the throw a little APC on here on the Scrub Ninja, scrub it down. Then I'm going to use the metallic steamer and clean that right here right off. I'm going to wipe it down with the microfiber rag. You know, APC, what I'm using the all-purpose cleaner APC of Meguiar's, the Professional Detailer series. All right, so now let's get onto the front seat. I'm gonna clean the top first, and then I'm gonna take off the seat, the bottom of the seat, and then we'll get underneath it because it was bad. It is bad. You'll see here in a minute how bad it is. Ooh, look at that. Now that there is nasty. It was really nasty, but hey, it turns out really good here in the end. All right, so now I'm going to apply some 303 aerospace protectorant dressing to all the interior plastics, the vinyl, everything on the interior that needs it. Let's restore that nice original look, but also give it the nice protection. All right, let's clean these little cluster panels here, and then little on the little radio and the little mirror right there, using a microfiber rag and a little bit of water. All right, so now I'm gonna clean this little side bumper here. You know, it goes on the side of the boat. You know, when you're docking the boat. And clean this here. It was very nasty, as you can see here. It was nasty. Look at that. Oh, look at that. All coming right off with this steamer. Oh, I love that steamer. I love the metallic steamer. It's just a great, handy tool. I highly recommend it. Look at that. All right, here's the before, and now here's the after. Beautiful. All right, so now I'm gonna clean the glass of this boat. Use my little green microfiber rag and my little blue glass towel. tell you one thing about cleaning glass on the boat, there's not much glass to clean. Alright, so now I'm going to dress the tires. I'm using P&S Shine All. I highly recommend this tire dressing. I love this tire dressing. It is one of my favorite tire dressings I have in my detailing arsenal. I went through a lot of dressings over the years, and this one I found out to be the best. It's a water-based tire dressing. Alright, here is the final results. Look at this. Now that is beautiful. Hey, that is beautiful. Look at that. Hey, if y'all like this video, make sure to hit that like button, and also make sure to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to our channel here at Chase Detailing Autocare. And hey, I'll see y'all next time.